votes are 10 votes, Donald J. Trump.
You stole that!
Well, that was a scene in Madison, Wisconsin, one of the many protests in state capitals across the country as members of the Electoral College cast their votes ratifying Donald Trump's victory as the 45th president of the United States. Unlike past elections where the voting goes all but unnoticed, this year electors were hounded by anti-Trump activists hoping to sway electors from casting votes for Trump. Texas electors put Trump over the top, giving him the 270 votes he needed to secure victory. Two of the state's 38 electors revolted, one voting against Donald Trump for Ohio Governor John Kasich and the other for former Texas Congressman Ron Paul. Trump issued a paper statement that read, "This election represents a movement that millions of hardworking men and women all across the country stood behind and made possible. With this historic step, we can look forward to the bright future ahead. I will work hard to unite our country and be the president of all Americans. Together, we will make America great again." But he also tweeted this, quote, "We did it. Thank you to all of my great supporters. We just officially won the election despite all of the distorted and inaccurate media. That doesn't seem like a call for unity if you ask me." Well, actually, it's his job to actually unify. Joining us via FaceTime from Warren, Pennsylvania is Elector Ash Khare. Ash, how you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you this morning?
First and foremost, did you cast your ballot for Donald Trump?
Absolutely, I did.
What do you make of the criticism from people who say that electors should have been able to vote their conscience as opposed to follow the state's lead?
Well, we did vote our conscience. There was no mandate from the state of Pennsylvania that we have to vote a certain way. We all, 20 people, followed our conscience, and we voted for Donald Trump because we believe this is the time for change.
Do you believe that when you say the time for change, what does that mean?
What I mean to say, sir, is if you take a look at it, there are problems in the country that needs to be resolved. Both Republicans Democrats have not addressed the issues that are bothering the people.
Such as?
The immigration issues, the jobs issues, the taxes issues, the foreign policy issues. If you take a look at it, we are slowly becoming a third world country and not the greatest power in the world. Take a look at our inner cities. Take a look at the inner cities, what is happening with crime, what is happening with poverty. 50 million people on food stamps.
Actually,
we have to do something about all this.
Ash, you talked about inner cities and poverty, but the reality is 2/3 of the poorest counties in America are in congressional Republican districts.
You know what? You are correct. If you go back and hear what I said, both Republicans and Democrats have let us down.
When you say
now we are putting our faith in somebody, and we are hoping, just like 8 years ago when Obama said hope and change, and we believed Obama. We meaning the country believed President Obama. So now the country is believing Donald J. Trump, and we are hoping, and we believe 40 years from now it'll be a different country.
All right, Ash Khare, we certainly appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Kickstart your day at 7 and get the news you need from the perspective you want. NewsOne Now with Roland Martin, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.